Thank you so much. Uh, Welcome to Point of Sale. I'll be able to take you through the point of sale. We call it ROBI Post. That's the name of the system. So you'll be able to log in here. It has various layout, but I can log in and to change the layout. So as you log into the system, you can go to the setting and you can be able to put complete touch on the system. So when you put complete touch and you log out into the system, or from the system, you have a different layout. So you can have two different types of layouts in terms of logging in. So here you can be able to put the image of a company, bar, restaurant, or even a given institution. So you'll be able to put in your pin, then log in. So let me log in. So once you log into the system, you have dashboard on the left side, on the right side. You can also come to the system. You can say I don't want the top menu. So you can go to the configuration and say I want left only, top only, both. So you can choose. So you can say I want only maybe left. So when I come to left, then I click on update. By default, you'll realize that the one on the top has disappeared. This menu here, all of them has gone away. Or you can come here and go to the system, click on configuration. Under configuration, you can say I want only top. Mostly we do this one for ERP only, for people who use ERP. So we'll be only having the one on the top. So the one on the left won't be there. So you can change as much as possible. For now, we'll be able to put what is called both left menu and right menu. So you log into the system and you click on update. So by default, we have money in. So money in also you can decide to remove this one. You can come here and put it on retail mode. So we have retail, touch only, restaurant mode. So you can say retail, which is the best one. And when you do that, we'll be having something like this. So when a customer comes in, we have what is called money in. So money in, basically, this is a place where you can be able to do sales. So we have retail sales. On retail sales, this way you can be able to search for items. So you can search with the name, you can search with the code, you can search with the barcode, or you can search with a serial number of an item. As you search, it will give you the name of the item, selling price, buying price, and the stock available. The advantage of this part is that you can have a customer who will ask you, I want to buy maybe water. How many water do you have? Or maybe how many water bottles do you have? You can just come and search the word water, and the baby system, if any case you're having water, it will pop up automatically in the system and you are able to know. But it is based on roles. So if any case you don't have role to see selling price or buying price, you will not see them, or to see available stock, you can't see them. So it is based on basically what you need. So when I sell this, I can click sell. I can sell as many items, and I can see the quantity. Maybe I want to put two quantity. I can sell, or I can sell again an item and say I want to give a discount. So discount can be 10 bob, or you can give discount based on the amount, percentage, direct, or you can be able to do two steps. Then you click sell. Once you have done everything here, total money is 730. So customer can say I'm giving you 1,000. System will be able to give you a change down here. Or you can say I'm using M-Pesa real time. So M-Pesa real time, system will detect automatically the code, and the code will come here. Whichever code that you want will come here automatically, and you can click print receipt. So during printing, we have three things. You can click order, don't print, or print. Order is just basically to hold a sale. Don't print, it means you want just save the sales, but you don't need a receipt. Then print basically is to save and give me a receipt. As you sell, you can also take what is called save here. Save, this one means somebody can get points as they sell. For example, bonga point. You can say, I don't want the change. Can you save my change so that next time I have something that I can redeem? We call them coins. So you can be able to save them. For example, uh, maybe if any case we have a customer who is giving us whichever money, maybe it is, let me just say cash. It is 730, but the customer is giving us let me say 731. That one bob can be saved. Again, also somebody can redeem the points here automatically. Also, somebody can, you can, if any case it was maybe credit, you can create a new customer into the system, put all the details of the customer, and as you complete, you select the customer name, and you can be able to say it is credit or it is invoice. Then you can be able to print automatically. So when you click print, you'll be able to print an invoice, and a sample of invoice will look like this. That's example of an invoice from the system. So you can do sales here as much as you can. We also have shortcut of doing sale like F1, F2, F3. You can do a sale without touching a mouse in this system, so that at least you can serve people better. Mostly this one is done on supermarkets or a fast moving place. They need to use shortcut to sell to their customers. The difference between retail sales and wholesale is that wholesale is basically selling the same thing but at a cheaper price. So there are two ways of achieving the wholesale. One, somebody can say, oh, everything I sell in this place is wholesale, so we put the price for wholesale. Or somebody can say, whenever you buy more than specific number of quantity of items, you get a wholesale price. You can say whenever you buy maybe five sodas, for example, you get it at wholesale price. So you can set the system the quantity, or you can just set specific amount into the system. Now, for the wholesale part of it, we also refer to that part as happy hours. For hotels and bar and restaurant, they use the wholesale as happy hour. We set in the system such that when that time reaches, system automatically pick the happy hour. So meaning it will be selling things on the wholesale. You can say it is from 10 a.m. to exactly maybe 5 a.m. for example. Then during that time, system will be selling on wholesale price or on happy hours. This one depends on which people are using the system. If it is hotel, bar, and restaurant, we call them happy hour. If it is supermarket and any other, we call them wholesale price. We have record delivery. Actually, as you do this, also you can be able to put delivery details, so the print system can be able to print what is called delivery note. System has capability of sending SMS. So if you take this one, this person will get what is called a digital receipt. A digital receipt is where you are saying, I'm not able to really check manual or physical receipt. Can you send the receipt to my phone, or can I get a message immediately I pay? A message can be, hi Robert, thank you for being here, we value you. Do you know that if you buy one you get two, or buy two unga get one for free? So such kind of message can be sent to a client real time. For if it is hotel, band, and restaurant, you can also print an order. When you click this one, it will print an order. The order will go to kitchen, and another one will maybe go to maybe bar, something like that. Then also you can print a bill. So you can print a bill so that customer can be able to claim what they need. The system is made in a way that it support bus, it support hotel, it support any nature of the business. It picks automatically. So you just select which nature of business, then system will be able to redefine itself according to what you are doing. We go into record delivery. Record delivery basically, if any case you are dealing with a business where you need to deliver item from one place to the other, you can, like parcels, for example, you can say I'm delivering parcel from Nairobi to which place, the mode of payment, the status, the amount, and you click done. You can be able to print a receipt. So anybody who's doing delivery business can use this. Also, maybe you're not doing delivery business, but you are also doing another delivery. For example, for people who are in hotels currently, they can tell you can they can deliver to you from wherever they are. So they can also use item delivery. This is where you are selling, but you can still deliver to somebody from wherever they are. Now they now need this one. So this is not a parcel, but this is just now item which you are selling. We have income. So basically, income is a place where we are able to check all the possible sales that we have, and these sales, they are credit sales. So we are able to know how much is credit, how much is outside. You'll be able to see the balance, the time it is due, the tax, the customer who sold to this person. Also, you can be able to see bills. You can be able to see all invoices. You can receive payments. You can do sales order. You can do quotations. Most people want quotation. We have all debtors, all the creditors, people who are due. You can do advance payment. You can upload. You can do opening balances. You can update, and you can receive money in bulk. There are those people who are going to take a lot of invoices. Then instead of now receiving those payment one by one or doing payment for them one by one, system can allow you to do bulk payment at once. And from here also you can print what is called customer statement in the system. We have what is called e-commerce platform. The system is integrated such that it can do e-commerce real time. Whatever Jumia and Gigi can do, you can have one system that the same system can be doing e-commerce real time. For example, only what you need to do, you need to come to configuration or setting, and on the setting here, you just come and say, I want to enable what is called e-commerce system. So just say active. Once we click active and I log out, the feature will change like this one to look like something like this, the same system. So itakuwa na e-commerce. So the stock will be the same. If somebody sell 5 items online, 5 items will reduce at the shop automatically. You don't have to have two databases. If I've sold 3 items on the shop, when you're online at one, you may reduce na 3 automatically. So that is how e-commerce system is in this point of sale. If you log in here again, we have quotation, just the one we have said. Somebody can create a quotation. You can create requisition note where you are saying, I want to request the following from the store. So you can create items that you need to request, then they can be able to approve. You can also do quotations. You put all the details, where what item you need, and you can be able to print. The system has capability where you can print pro forma invoice, or you can convert quotation into a sale. You can do purchases, you can do sales orders, you can do LPOs, you can do budget. Now, budget is basically a feature in the system where every business needs to set up a target or a budget. You say, how much am I going to use this month? How much are you going to get this month? So system will tell you, how much did you budget for? What was the actual? What is the balance? So it can be both income and expenses. This one just to tell somebody how business is doing, because each business need this. We have money out. This is where we do the purchases. We have two types of purchases. We have direct purchase and indirect purchase. Direct purchase is where somebody walk in with a receipt and tells you that nimekuletea soda kumi, then you receive them directly. Indirect purchase is where you have to start with what is called an LPO. You create an LPO, send to the supplier. If they accept, they bring for you the good. You receive the good. Once you receive the good, it print what is called good receive note. Then automatically it adds up into your system. For the purchases, the report that you can have, you can create, you can print credit note, you can receive an item, and as you receive an item, you can have the batch number, you can have the expiry date of a given item into the system, and also you can print what is called QR code or barcode for each item that you have. If you click here, it allows you to record serial numbers for those items that have serial numbers. You can be able to print barcode for those items. Also, it looks like I don't know whether we have one, but I don't think we have one there. But you can be able to print what is called QR code. You can be able to print QR code or barcode for various items that maybe somebody has. For example, if I come here, then I say maybe print barcode. Let me see. I think I've declared the printing of barcode, the same system. But if in any case I never printed a barcode and it was connected to the printer, you can be able to do this. As you do purchase, you can receive items. System can pick the vertible, zero rated, or whichever one from the system. And also you can dispatch them from one place to the other. As we continue, also you can also run a report of items, the way you have been purchasing, how many have I been purchasing this kind of item, how many times have I purchased it, how much ilikuwa imekuja nayo last time, this time imekuja na how much. So you can be able to have some kind of history into the system. We have return goods, stock services. These are basically the items which were returned on daily basis. We have cashier sales point. On the cashier sales, this is basically where you're able to see report of what you have sold on daily basis. You can see how many were cleared, how many were not cleared. The same place where is also where you can be able to see what was done in terms of tills, maybe till 1, till 2, till 3. You can also come and close sales. When you click close sales here, this part automatically sends an SMS alert to the owner. It tells you how much you have closed with, maybe how much is cash and pesa credit, then atumanga SMS to the owner and tells him how much has been made real time. Expenses, this basically you are supposed to record expenses done on daily basis. You click post expenses. You can also post a bill. The difference between a bill and expense is that an expense is where you pay and you are being given a receipt. A bill is where you are being given an invoice earlier and you pay later. Most probably, bills are expenses which are non-inventory. For example, steam is not an inventory, but it is an expense. Maybe water is not an inventory, but it is an expense. So those are the one we call bills. So you can record them as bill. As soon as you pay, then you are able to see them. But anything that is an expense but it's a stock, we record them under purchases. You can also see defaulters, people who are supposed to be able to pay you and they have not been able to pay you. You can be able to get 30 days, 50 days, 60 days. We call them aging report. How many days maybe your debts are due. You can also do an expense report, the way you have been spending, which items of your daily expenses consume more money? Is it water? Is it steamer? Is it lunch? So you'll be able to see that one and be able to advise where possible. We have goods and services. This is basically where you can be able to create category of the products. You can create main category and subcategory. This is just to help you know which categories sell faster. Maybe you have a category called soft drink. So is how many types of soft drink do you have? So system can be able to show you the type of soft drinks that somebody has in the system. It can show you the value, buying price, selling price, and the value that you have in the stock. Currently, this is the value. If any case maybe you do total sales, this will be the value. How much you need to make in future, it will tell you that if any case you sell this is the profit you need to have in future, and this is the selling price that you expect to have. We have a counter or stock list. This is basically where we create a new product, and counter represent maybe a branch or a specific counter. So we have counter and we have main store. So there are people who have physical stores. So you can dispatch an item from the store to the counter or to the shop where you're selling them. So the system is the same way. But counter also can represent branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, and main store also can represent HQ, where you dispatch an item from HQ to the various branches that we have automatically. So as we continue with that, uh, so on the stock list counter, you can be able to add a new company. You can see the stock value. You can see value based on the category. You can upload new product into the system. You can upload GL. You can do stock taking in the system. You can do serial number. Serial number is anybody who's having electronics like a phone. So instead of waiting for the time that phone has gotten lost, and that is when you start looking for serial numbers, you can upload them in the system. If something happened, just go back and ask the owner, this is my ID number. Can you search for me the serial number of the phone that got lost? It will be there in the system real time. We can also do bulk dispatch from one place to the other. You can also see the item. You can click add item. These are the details that we pick when adding a new item. Is it vertible? Is it VAT inclusive? Is it VAT exclusive? We have various accounting that we always assign it to. Tuko na main store. Basically, main store is where it represents our HQ. So you can dispatch an item from main store to various branch. You can say which branch and how many are you dispatching, and you just click update stock. You can also do everything here. You can search per supplier. This supplier, which kind of item does it bring for me? This item, what is my buying price? What is my profit margin? Is it 50%? Is it 30%? How much is my wholesale price? How much is my selling price? And also you can edit price here, but you must have a role. You must be able to, you can also move stocks easily in one place to the other, from one place to the other. Dispatch stock item. This one will just give the history of the way items are being dispatched. It will tell you throughout this period how many items have you been moving from one place to the other. How many did you receive? So it will tell you before it was this one, after you added it came to this one, finally it came to this one. What was the selling price, the buying price, when was it done, and who did it? Some people refer to this as stock movement reports. So it's very important. It can help you. You can also be able to see the items which are expired from this part based on the expiry date. It's recording. So just not small. Also, you can be able to see issued store item, the item that have been going to the store. You can be able to see low stock list. These are the items which are about to get over, to be specific, on the counter. But store, this is the one which are about to get over, but on the store or on the HQ. Contacts, or we call them people and contact. This is basically where we are able to create new users into this, new employees, new suppliers into the system, new resellers into the system. This is where we're able to see them. The system also have a place where you can be able to see due birthdays, people whose birthday are due this week, next week. If it is a customer, you can be able to use this part and send them an SMS. Hi Robert, thank you. Your business is having 5 years anniversary today, and this part make customer happy. And you can even surprise customers using this module a lot. Today you just know whose birthday is due and tell them we are here today and we have brought this gift for you as a way of saying thank you today in the system. So you can also search for an employee to the system. Maybe we have an employee called Faith. You can come to more. You can create follow-up. If any case you have been talking to sale to Faith, you can do a follow-up many times. The way you have been talking, whether the system is serving them well or the service is serving them well. You can even upload a document regarding that specific person. You can create a note regarding that employee. A note is either positive things they have been doing or negative things they have been doing. So if one day you are being asked, give me an history of a person called James, then you're able to see this date and this date James was able to do this date and this date James was able to do this. This one helps a lot when doing grilling on quarterly basis on what is called behaviors or communication skills. We record them because after those duration, you might not remember what good things somebody did the whole year. But if you record them, you love them. We also have users. This way, basically, we create a new user and we create various roles. So, if any case the roles that are not in the system, you can create a new role and define that role in the system. So, the same allow you to create many roles, define them as much as you want. You can also add a new user, put all the details. Once you put the details of a user, then you can be able to take. You can take whatever you want them to see. What you don't want them to see, you'll be able to reduce them. So you can even say they cannot, for this one, they can edit, they can view, whatever you want them to do. Then once you're done, you just come down here and click update button. This is how to give people roles. So whatever does not belong to you, you will want to see it. So two people will log into the same system, but what you will see and what I will see will be different at the end of the day. We have category of people. We did category of people so that we can be able to send SMS. We can say we have a category of suppliers based on regions, based on gender. So you create them so that when you are grouping your customer, you can be able to know how many customers do you have in Mombasa, in Kisumu, in Nigeria, or how many people are customer, how many are supplier, how many are employees. So you can create so many category and group people in that category for the purpose of doing analysis and sending messages. Group members, you can be able to see how many people are under employees, how many people are under reseller, how many people are in this region. So that's basically what it helps us do. The call center is basically a place where you can be able to add details of incoming calls. Maybe people have called you on daily basis. You need to know, where did these people call us from? Are they calling because of sale, for inquiry, for complaint, or any other? You can be able to put their details. Also, system has a place called visitor book, digital visitor book. This is where you can be able to record visitors who come in. It can be office visitor or event visitors. So you can say office visitor, the subject, his name, phone number, why he has come, and some comments. So you can also record them here in the system real time. It gives you that capability. We have projects management. This way you can be able to create a project into the system. Maybe you are coming up with a new project. You give the project name, the location, then you can create a budget for that project and create what is called a milestone or a task for a project. This project will cost me 10 million. Then it's supposed to end by this time. So every time you use money, it will be reducing from 10 million to whichever amount. It will tell you are 20% done with your project. These are the things you have used so far. You can even be able to order an item, they be delivered and be dispatched to the project. So you are able to manage from A to Z of a given project, like bill of material, anything that is required. So we have loyalty cards, people who need points. There are some company, we call this as an incentive model. You can post coins, or you can post or redeem points. That means as people come, you can be giving them points. Then later in future, you can send them an SMS telling them, "Hi John, do you know you have 50 bob? You have 50 points. You can come buy anything and redeem." This feature help a business owner to make more sales. You can also create vouchers like the one that people are being given into the system, being given to go and redeem in various supermarkets. We have sent SMS. This way you can be able to send an SMS to to whichever person. Just click add SMS, you put the phone number, the message, or you can send SMS by selecting from the users, or you can send SMS from a group. You can say anybody who has ever paid through an M-Pesa or Airtel, I can send them SMS at once. Or you can put people in a group. You say, I want to send SMS to a group called employees, shop attendants, suppliers, or whichever one. So it will help you. Or finally, you can send SMS reminder or send SMS through a template. You put all the numbers in an Excel sheet, then upload them and send SMS. You can also recharge SMS here, and also you can transfer SMS from one employee to the other into the system. We have document management system. This way you can be able to create a document and store all the document. You can store all the minutes into the system. You can store all the possible document like IDs, agreement, lease, and any other document into the system for future references. You can also do task category, task, and deal. Task, basically, this is where an employee is supposed to get their daily task. The supervisor will create a task and they get an SMS alert telling them you have a task, log in and see what you have been told. So they log in and see. Once they are done, they log again into the system in the evening and finish the task, and the task should be completed. Deals, basically any company need deals or a lead, any potential customer prospect. This is where we store all the prospect into the system. We can be able to say we have a prospect, his name, phone number, how did we get him, when are we supposed to call him next, and all that. You can be able to even see the follow-up. How many times have we ever followed this prospect? How many are pending currently? How many are due today? How many are we supposed to do maybe next week? So those are some of the features that we have in prospect. We have complaints. This is where we refer to this as customer feedback platform, where people can be able to give complaints, suggestion, and recommendation anonymously, or they can show their identity. We have the events. This basically where you can be able to record the upcoming events or any activity that you need to remember in future. We have banking. This is basically the accounting part of the system where we can be able to create charts of account. You can do bank deposit, bank transfer in the system. You can do general entry in the system. You can be able to do have accounting reports. Some of the accounting reports that we have are maybe profit and loss, cash flow, bank reconciliation, trial balance, balance sheet, general ledger, and many others. You can even able to do check management. When you give check to somebody, you record them in the system. To connect assets and liability, this way you can be able to record all the damaged products and asset. You can be able to record the asset. How many tables, how many vehicles do we have? What is their value? When are they expiring? Are they depreciating or maybe appreciating on yearly basis? We have a chart part of it. This way you can be able to create more department into the system. You can, once you have created a department, you can set up the payroll in the system. You can see what are the possible, you'll put all the possible deductions and all the possible addition. Why is somebody being paid? Why is somebody deducted? Maybe it's because of NSSF, NHIF, or they can be paid because of, they can be paid overtime, bonus, travel allowance, as many as possible. You can also do the salary. You can assign salary. You can say how much this person will be earning. So when you assign salary to each and every individual, system allows you to be able to put everything that pertain to that person. If in any case you have what is called, you have the right to do the same. When you come back to HR also, we have record delivery. Record delivery is basically where we record the piecework. There are some company where they don't pay other people on monthly basis. They pay them on daily basis, maybe based on how many items you have done in a day, based on how many maybe whatever you produce per day. So you can record them here. Then on monthly basis or on daily basis, you can pay them. You can also do what is called, you can sync also this to payroll automatically. Maybe people are being paid based on attendance. So you can say every time you attend, that's how we do your payroll. So this one can be synced into biometric, real time, or into payroll for production of their payslips. You can biometric records for people who need biometrics. We always integrate this one. It will be able to show you the time somebody checked in, somebody checked out, and all that. And you can be able even to enable SMS alert, where system will be sending an SMS upon checking and checkout. It tells you that John ameingia, John ametoka, and all that into the system. Under HR also, we have human resource. Under human resource, this is the one we refer to impress request. This is where an employee can make a request of how much they need, the request from the system, then somebody will approve, then the finance person can allocate the money. They can also do what is called apply for loan in the system, and some can be able to accept, and you can allocate money to whoever has requested for the same. We have manage report. There's so many report in the system that maybe we have fast moving good, slow moving good. We have sales per product, stock movement. You can sell per category, which category give us more money. We have sales per person, which person get us more money or low money. How many items were reported, were returned, how many were suspended, the fast moving, slow moving. You can based on serial numbers. You can be able to download also the sales in Excel. You can also upload them. You can also see the VAT report in complete sales, the one which was started and they were not finished. You'll be able to see them in the system. We have also report like total sales, daily collection, daily expenses, receipts that were made. We have what is called a report based on how many were cash credit, how many were, if any case you need a report like Z report, you can also be able to select a Z report from the system here, and same will be able to tell you the kind of report that you have, and it looks like something like this, a summary on daily basis. There are so many reports. Maybe you can even run a report that just shows the profit only, or a summary of sales. How much is my profit on daily basis? The percentage, you'll be able to see all that. What you have sold, how many quantity you have sold. There are several reports in the system, activity logs, who logged in at what time, what did they do in the system, VAT report, all the customers who owe you money, all the suppliers you owe money, all the expenses, and all these other accounting reports. They are there in the system. We have what is called branches. We can create more branches. We can change password, we can update profile, and we can do what is called company configuration. We can put opening balances, closing balances, we can put text message, we can reset the stock list, and we can even be able to do automatic backup in the system. It allows you to do a currency. We can have multi-currency in the system. You can set up business detail, the PIN, the VAT, VAT1, VAT2, VAT3, all of them into the system. And this is basically how it works. Thank you so much for being part of this. That is how it looks like. And everybody is welcome to watch this video anytime. Thank you so much. Welcome.